exists, for the broad cultural area defining pre-Columbian southwestern North America. It extends from modern-day Utah down to southern Chihuahua, and from the coast on the Gulf of California eastward to the Rio Bravo River Valley. Its name comes from its position in relationship with the similar regions of Mesoamerica and mostly nomadic Aridoamerica. The term Greater Southwest is often used to describe this region by American anthropologists. As opposed to their nomadic Aridoamerican neighbors, the Oasis Americans primarily had agricultural societies. List of peoples. Geography. The term, Oasis America, is derived from a combination of the terms, oasis and America. It refers to a wild land dominated by the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Madre Occidental. To the east and west of these enormous mountain ranges stretch the grand arid plains of the Sonora, Chihuahua, and Arizona deserts. At its height, Oasis America covered part of the present-day Mexican states of Chihuahua, Sonora and Baja California, as well as the U.S. states of Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, Nevada, and California. Despite being a basically dry land, Oasis America contains several bodies of water like rivers, Yaqui, Rio Grande, Colorado, Conchos and Gila rivers. The presence of these rivers and even some lakes that have since been swallowed by the desert, combined with a climate that was much milder than eastern Aridoamerica, allowed the development of agricultural techniques that were imported from Mesoamerica. Characteristics of the Oasis American cultures. Cultural development. The story of the origins of the cultural superarea of Mesoamerica takes place some 2,000 years after the separation of Mesoamerica and Aridoamerica. Some of the Aridoamerican communities farmed as a complement to their hunter-gatherer economy. Those communities, among whom one finds adherents to the desert tradition, later would become more truly agricultural and form Oasis America. Based on maize remnants found in Bat Cave, Arizona, it appears that agriculture practices date back to at least 3500 BC. Given that the oldest traces of maize in North America date back to the year 5000 BC, it would seem that the hypothesis of importation of agriculture from the south is correct. It is less certain who brought the agricultural technology and what role they played in the development of the high cultures of Oasis America. At least 3 hypotheses have been proposed to explain the birth of the cultures of Oasis America. 1. An endogenous model, posits an independent cultural development whose roots lie deep in antiquity. From this point of view, thanks to a superior climate, the ancient desert communities would have been able to develop agriculture much as the Mesoamericans did. A second hypothesis presupposes that the nomads of the Mesoamerican culture slowly moved northward over time. Thus, the Oasis Americans would be an offshoot of their neighbors to the south. In this view, the development of the Oasis American cultures, much like the northern Mesoamerican cultures, began with a group of outsiders who were closely tied to the local original inhabitants of western Mexico. There are many indications of a close relationship between the two great cultural regions of North America. For one, the turquoise that the Mesoamericans prized so dearly came almost exclusively from southern New Mexico and Arizona. Demand for this mineral alone may have played a large part in establishing trade relationships between the two cultural areas. At the same time, in Pikimi, a site connected to the Mogollon culture, there have been found ceremonial structures related to Mesoamerican religion and an important number of skeletons of macaws that were carefully transported from the forests of southeastern Mexico. Cultural areas. The area encompassed by Oasis America fostered the growth of several major cultural groups, the ancestral Pueblo people, Hohokam, Mogollon, Pattaya, and Fremont. Smaller cultures within this region include the Sinagua. Ancestral Pueblo. Ancestral Pueblo cultures flourished in the region currently known as the Four Corners. The territory was covered by juniper forests which the ancient peoples learned to exploit for their own needs, since foraging among the other vegetation only sufficed for half of the year, only to fail from November to April. The Ancestral Pueblo Society is one of the most complex to be found in Oasis America, and they are assumed to be the ancestors of the modern Pueblo people, including the Zuni and Hopi. The term, Anasazi, is also used to describe these cultures. It is a Navajo term meaning, enemy ancestors. The ancestral Pueblo is considered to be the most intensely studied pre-Columbian culture in the United States. Archaeological investigation has established a sequence of cultural development that began